Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to conclude the Victorian Valorant finals. And today with me is none other than my good friend Haz Daddy Slim. Haz, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good, Amp. I've put myself down a nice Monster Energy Zero, just to really get into. I really need to get into a mood for this one because it's the Victorian Grand Finals and the chat is going absolutely wild. I can certainly tell you this why because both of the finalists are both from the exact same school. It's Glen Waverley Secondary College up against Glen Waverley Secondary College. So, I mean, whatever comes out today, Glen Waverley put themselves on the map here because they're finishing first and second, but only one of the teams is going to be taking home that coveted Victorian Meta High School Esports trophy, which is definitely a real thing. If it's not, then an alternative is also to print out a piece of paper and cut something out, and just you can possibly stick it up on the wall. It'll look really nice though, a bit of aesthetic in your classroom or out in the corridor. But Ed, yes, the two schools are here to go. I'm feeling very excited. How about yourself? Should be just shaping up to be an absolute ripper, this one.
Hey, what the hell? No, we've been looking at such great performances coming from both Glen Waverley teams. These guys, they are so good playing. They've made so many good reels. They've been having such a good showing this whole week, and they made a top two. It's a good feeling for the school. So, Glen Waverley principals and, the pure head of Glen Waverley, you must be so proud. Make sure to keep on rolling in with meta. As myself, I am in it. Like, look at the Twitch chat right now. We're ready. We want to see who is going to be the grand final winner and who is going to proudly represent Glen Waverley all the way to the end. So it's going to be amazing. Like, we'll look at the players. You got Triple A, you got Darren, you got Yaoi, right? You got Voice and Bexaray on the attacking side now already. And on the defense, you have High Shot. Is Russ now? I didn't remember that one, but Ryan, D-Ray, and Happy Goldbar. Like, we've seen these people play. We've seen how deadly they've been. And so it's going to be one of these grudge match between the two closest team to ultimately settle the debate on who is the better team, not only in Melbourne, Victoria, but also in Glen Waverley. I mean, that is sweet.
Yeah, I mean, this is the battle of the Titans, really, and it's also this is in game as well. But it's like when you run into each other at school now, because the thing's going to be, whichever team gets up, they've got bragging rights for the rest of the year. They can go around. Oh, fellas, you finished second, didn't you? You finished second at remember the Meta Esports tournament where you guys finished second? Man, it was unfortunate. You guys almost won. I can't remember who. Oh, yeah, that's right. It was us. Oh, right. Well, I guess we're just better than you. No, I mean, that's just how it is.
Fair enough. Yeah, definitely. You definitely have the ultimate bragging right. But with that being said, we have to give our sponsors a massive shout out. So obviously, thank you to Torrens University, Optus, and MSI. If you're into gaming esports, and make sure to learn about the game design, game programming, 3D design, and animation and graphic and communication design courses. It is absolutely amazing that the sponsors has come clutch through for Meta, and we wish you all the very best into the future as well. So make sure to go and check them out. And it looks like our first map is going to be a map on Split. What do you reckon?
I mean, I quite like Split, and it's not Icebox, so I can't complain. But yeah, so both of these teams, I feel like usually you'd see a lot of defensive rounds on Split. It's dependent. I think it will come down especially to that mid push and how well either team either attacks through there or defends it. Because when you get that mid control, you're just able to basically, if you're on the defending side, you can control the map. You funnel the two teams into pushing through that A up towards the ramp side, even just to B, they have to go through that funnel, the one entrance. If the attackers can take mid control, then they get in control of the heaven over towards that B side and also towards A. They get a lot more just of freedom to just get around, and it puts a lot more pressure on the defenders. So I'm looking forward to this one. And I mean, Split, as I said, good map, not Icebox. You couldn't ask for anything else. I mean, we are getting ready to what should be some absolutely lovely Valorant between two of the best Victorian teams in the high school region. And now one of them is going to be crowned the champion of said region by the end of the day. As we're just waiting on Ryan deciding what he might do. Looks like the Sage. He's just it's mind games here. He's just waiting. He's pushing it as long as possible. He's got the other ones thinking, he's got his mates thinking, oh yeah, what am I going to pick? What are you going to pick? Oh, you just never know. There it is, the Sage pick. So we're ready to get underway here, Imp. This should be an absolute classic.
Yeah, look, both sides they both have Jet Sky Sages and Killjoys. So the only difference now it's Voice's Omen against Irasna's Astra. So the way I see this playing on Split, I really like the pick on Astra because Astra can just control so well.
If only we could
Can,
see her take wing.
like just take the places into different holds and different controls. And of course, if you are just making one bad mistake, a Killjoy and a Astra can make your life absolutely miserable. So looking forward to see what G5 is going to be ultimately doing against the heavily defensive eviction notice right here. If they do use the utilization of Killjoy here and with Astra to perfection, right? They are just going to get a really good defense at all times. However, with that Omen pick, it is going to be providing a lot more cover, a lot more smoke to get the blinds in for the ultimate attack. So that could just be what G5 is going for.
As we get this one underway, we are ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. First map of Split. And it's going to be this mid push here from the fellas out Yowie. Also followed by Voids here and AAA as they're trying to get through here. That Omen smoke's going to keep them close in a bit as to run. That Wolf knocked off, but it's looking like they want to do this. In fact, falling back from it now. Playing some mind games here as they start taking the alleyway down towards water. So they might be thinking of trying to get an A hit here. Voids with the bomb. And the rest of his squad also moving with him. So now they've just got... And no one's actually been checking towards mid yet after all that commotion there early on. So they've got most of the control here they want. Only two sitting on towards that A side. And really, it's just a Killjoy. Happy Goldbar sitting well up past Heaven. Watching for that flank bit. 50 seconds as they start pushing on towards the site.
Oh, like how Yawi just put his sentry down. Want to get some shots in. The rest of the defense has to come through now. Eviction notice. Having realized what's happening. High shot. Oh, gets taken out by AAA in a massive spray. At the same time, Happy Goldbar has been taken out from Heaven. And now the rest has come here. But this is a slow field right here. Not going to be able to do anything for the spike. And they need to make it happen. AAA does go down. However, the three players, they need to go in blind.
Bombs already started ticking as this retake begins now. Unfortunately, not a whole lot of utility in for trying again. There's two sitting towards that A main region. Already one up close there on the left. They're pushing on towards Solis to the back. The runner takes down Darren. 3v3, so still have the opportunities. They shot that one down from the back. The bomb is still ticking. They haven't started the defuse yet at all. Getting close. Here's that Killjoy, but they're pretty close to the normal numbers. Voids. Yowie with the double hiding in close. Picks it up. And a very nice start there for the red Glen Waverley team. As opposed to the blue or... Well, I mean, it's a...
I
guess it's a blue color.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's all good.
I feel like Glen Waverley 1 and Glen Waverley 2 rolls off the tongue a bit better, but no, we'll go with G5. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with them.
We'll go with G5.
And looking at the current loadout, you see High Shot just gonna be able to pick up a nice shorty, and same as Rasna. And right now they both want to make that statement, want to get a little bit of a contest. Meanwhile, the rest is gonna come up with Singers. They said, you know what, it's fine. Looks like the current execution, they still want it, but AAA is gonna punish the Rian. So that is one kill going to them, and the rest want to make a push. 5-4. They have an economic advantage with guns, and Rian just gets absolutely blinded and has to go back. Nothing they can do right there.
Already bursting out towards this B side from Heaven. Razno also going to be put down. 5v3 situation now as Ryan. Those Killjoy grenades keeping him out there. Hitshot? Well, Hitshot will pick up Void, so 4v3. What you can do now comes to one of those. Just pick up one of the guns there. Bomb goes down, and now the push starts to come in here. Ryan. There's a Spectre out of his spots. One out here, he picks up an X-Ray, and now that drop gun is going to become quite a nuisance here. 3v3. Yowie throwing down that grenade short, trying to serve them time. Then Ryan picks Yowie up, and now all of a sudden 3v2. They've turned this one around here. And G5, AAA's got to start pushing in towards here. The bomb is already halfway defused. Happy Goldbar gets that one. Ryan goes down, though. The bomb is being defused. He's not going to be able to peek around in time, and Happy Goldbar finishes it off. But, well, AAA, a triple in the round, but that's not enough, and it's a thrifty win there for the fellas on blue. And Emp, what's the team name for that one again? Can we get
eviction notice?
Eviction notice, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think blue rolls off better. I don't know. Eviction G5, one apiece after two. A nice 50 round there, especially when they lost two of their players early on. Would have just thought, you know, that's G5. They can get that one done pretty easily, but Unfortunately, just a bit lax there on that hold with the bomb, and unfortunately comes back to bite them.
Yeah, like, you know, when you get dropped in the beginning, it always feels good when you're the one with the economic advantage, especially with in terms of lead. However, when you have to go and attack a shorty, the shorty is just going to answer you in kind, spraying all the bullets into your body. You get taken out without much of a response, and the rest of eviction notice put up a really nice take. I mean, they counted down that beat really well, and now there's going to be the dogs comes out, spots AAA. At the same time, it means that the rest is going to rotate. Now, looking at the current loadout, Darren needs to go and wait and then unleash in order to make this. They do realize there's an Astra orb here as well. This, I mean, when you're versing the Astra, you always have to be careful with what's going to be on your ground, what's going to be pulling you in, what's going to be damaging you in the long run. I think at this second, they are just going to be waiting for a massive push. They're close to blind, and this should pull a lot of behaviors back into the awareness of the eviction notice. And here we go. This is going to be the first fight, and Happy Copper takes that first one.
Gonna pick that one up there as Orion also getting in towards Heaven now before they can start going in. He's hot, the only one sitting on side at the moment. Swings out beautifully and puts down Vex Array. Bomb goes down as well, 5v3. And where they are now, swing there from Happy Gobbler goes down, but he's hot. Picking up another one onto Yowie, 4v2. Orion still trying to get that one done at AAA, but they're just being traded back and forth, and now it's just on Voids left in the 1v3, 17 seconds and counting. He is left in a pretty difficult position, bomb down, only the Spectre in hand. If he can maybe land a shot here, put some economic damage onto the rest of eviction notice. That might go all right, but not to be. And that is going to be the round there for eviction notice, 2-1, and they've opened up this lead here. A very big one. One whole round. And, I mean, that's all you need to win in the end. Just one whole round. They've got this one in the bag already. They're thinking, yep, you know what? Pack your bags, get the drinks, the champagne open. We have got ourselves a big, big lead.
It's only round 4 and we're ready to go for a celebration drink already. The loadout is going good. Both sides going to pick up Vandals and Phantoms. 888 though, not going to be able to pick up anything in this stage because the first thing that's going to happen is just going to be this lifter. The knives are out. Darren, he's going to take one. There's a little bit of a miss just here, but AAA has to retreat. At the same time, they're throwing out all the utilities in order to stop this. But AAA here, one solo knife left. Doesn't really see anything. You got to sit in that blind. Meanwhile, Xiaowei, oh, this could be okay just now. Gets the nice blind, but the Sky can do a lot of damage. He's gonna retreat, and Ryan is gonna be here. 2 healers, you know, there's just nothing you can do about that. Their health is gonna be nice and healthy, and right now, only 1 player down. Still got plenty of threat on the map. G5 looking to make a play.
And right now, really putting a lot into this mid control at the moment. Eviction notice, making sure that they really have to work for it here. G5 as Ryan does put down AAA there though, and now towards the corner. Darren's going to pick another one up.
You will not kill
Now
my
4v3 as they start this push in towards the B heaven.
Blinded.
To jump back down there as they still push on towards this side. Yowie though, sort of just trying to find his other counterpart, Killjoy here, but he's going to pick up one. Vexro will eventually put them down. 4v2. AAA gets another.
Spike planted.
Raznup finish him off. Left in a pretty impossible 1v3 position here. Is going to be put into the ground. And G5 bring it back with a second round of their own there. 2-2 after 4. I mean, both teams so far just filling each other out. Everyone's making some nice plays here and there. But as you were saying, as I was saying, or we were saying earlier, and before the game started, that mid control is where it really comes down. Is really important. They're throwing a lot at it at the moment, G5. Most of the first 40-50 seconds, they were just trying to waiting it out, letting eviction notice sort of use a lot of their utility, and then from there, eventually pushing in towards heaven. So, gonna have to put a fair bit of effort, both teams, in towards keeping this one. Well, I mean, whoever gets mid control usually controls the game.
Yeah, absolutely. You take that mid away from any team, that's just going to be hurting for the rest of them. D-Reed, he's sitting that blind, sees the swap right in front of him, knows that needs to back up, which is nice dodge right here. At the same time, here's all the information, but so far it's just empty bullets into the void. Haven't really done anything else, and the rest of G5 is still trying to make a claim into this B-side X-ray, pivoting towards that B current position with AAA backing him up. If you look at the whole way that G5 is trying to make, it's just, I think they're going to just use their scout to make as much noise as possible. And they are going to go and hit this B. Ooh, hang on a
Just
second.
as you say that, Emp, they've decided, oh, hang on. Google Maps has taken them down a different path here. They're not entirely sure which route they should be taking, but they're deciding B is not that direction. Ryan's sitting up close towards mid here, and if the Omen here avoids, does freak out and hit this. Well, it depends if they want to take this fight here with Duran, but he's just holding sort of that back angle. Doesn't want to really expose himself at the moment because they know if they go down, it becomes very difficult from there. But they're still looking like they want to hit this B. 27 seconds. They're leaving this rather late as they now burst on towards the side. Triple A's already close, but Darren picking up Duran, and now having control belongs to them. Ryan down in the corner. He gets one. Can he get a second? Now he's going to put him down. And now his hot will be able to get that one down as the bomb is getting planted though. So it picks up Darren. So 2v3. Triple A here in the corner. They're not going to be ready for that. He gets the spam. He gets two. And switches it all the way around. And with the attacker Killjoy as well, it means that Erasna can't really push in yet. It has to wait until this Killjoy ult goes down. And will eventually Triple A just get spotted there, but will be able to get away. Now can just sort of hold that angle, jumps up and also spots us. Now they know where Erasna is. Killjoy. Yowie and Triple A holding towards this angle here. The bomb is ticking. Erasna needs to get pushed towards here. Triple A speaks on out towards that one as well. Yeah, he's probably got grenades on that one. He's just going to be able to keep him off the bomb as quickly as possible here. Trying to get this defuse in. Yowie coming around the corner. Will finish him off as he spins around in circles. A definite tactical move that almost pays off. Yowie does go down to the bomb, but it's going to be G5 picking that one up. They're third and they retake the lead.
Oh my god. What a meme moment right there.
Hey, I've seen that work before. That's very tactical.
It's legit. It's actually legit, right?
You just turn your DPI up to 7,000 and just move your mouse in whatever direction you like.
Oh my god. So right now, G5, they managed to win that one at the sacrifice of everyone, which means that they have to rebuy their loadout. You can see the buy style right there, but 5 ults coming onto the side of Eviction Notice. They want to activate. They're going to be seeing this. They're going to shoot you with Vexor Rave just for now. But yeah, the rest of G5, they do have an advantage in the current loadout. They can get this if they go for a hard push. It's not going to be as hard as what they imagine. I think they just want to feel out what the rest of the players is going to be. And oh, never mind though. Jinx and Jinx. D-Rin taking out Vexor Ray in that one tap is just absolutely lovely.
That's what we call crisp with a capital C, Amp, as that's going to be opening up the round there for Eviction Notice. Getting that early player advantage still. They don't particularly have the utility. The Rhino is going to pick up that Vandal though. Darren takes down Arizna as this first sort of towards on that A side. They've already taken Heaven control here. On the rotate around is Ryan, but he might be caught out here if he's not careful. Voids also getting that teleport across. They have complete Heaven control at the moment. If they swing out here close though, got to be worried about it. The Killjoy just sitting in the corner, and his heart's going to pick up one, and now actually manages to get away from that, but gets a second! Oh, the Bucky coming alive, but Triple A and Yowie turning it back around with 3 kills between them, and now it's Orion left in a 1v2. He has picked up that Vandal, does have a bit of armor, so it's still an opportunity to get this one done.
What a beautiful player. High shot, he's so proficient with the shotties. Like every time you see him buy one of those, you're just like dismissing it, but no, he makes it work. And now D-Ring has to hard push in. Sees Yowie, but Yowie says goodbye, see you later. And this is gonna be our round. So G5 gets a 2-round lead. This is the first time someone's able to pull apart. But both is super close. You can see the massive buy coming in from Eviction Notice. They realize that this is a very important round, because if they do lose this one, the next one might just not be one of those happy rounds. Although the losing bonus is going to be fine, but at the same time, you don't want to be sitting in that position where you're potentially pivoting towards a 6-2.
That's the situation they don't want to be in. Just one round they dropped the pistol, but they've picked up 2 from there. And they've lost the last 3 in a row, and things... Lose this one here as we get into another gun round. This is where things do become very difficult, Amp. That 2-6, very possible. They don't want to do that, especially when you're on that defensive side of split. They just haven't really been able to really hold a lot of this mid control at the moment. That comes out to G5. They're putting a lot of utility and effort into trying to gain a lot of this, and they're just sort of holding back a bit, which is a fine thing to do. But you got to be ready to get those trades and get those kills. As so far, not particularly a lot of fights going on at the moment. It's more about waiting each other, feeling each other out as they start pushing up now towards this Heaven position. The big wolf being sent out there towards the rafters and rope side on the right. Not going to find anything there, but now they're pushing towards, and Yowie picks up Ryan. And now the Ryan really needs to go huge. He gets blinded, and Wolf just get out of Heaven there. Stays alive, but they've already lost that first player, and now again, it's just put so much pressure onto Triple Happy Gold Bar on site. They get one, but Triple A is there for the immediate trade. Spike Crack does go down, but it will be picked up and should be planted here.
Initiated.
Now, 4v3
Spike planted.
as we get ready to do this retake. And the defender Killjoy also popping up as well.
Last player standing.
Oh, yeah, we're popping up with a nice triple right there. At the same time, it's just D-Real once again. He has to fight 1 or 2. Voice is here. If he can stop in the corner and get him out. Oh, sound cue right here. Unfortunate moment for him because Voice just hears the utility, swings out, takes him out. And so G5, they're going to extend that lead 5-2. If you look at the credits on the side of the eviction notice right now, their credit is not looking so good. So this is going to be one of those not as hardcore power, but you're going to lose out on the long range fight, especially against a team full of Vandals and Phantoms. At the same time, they do have the 2 ults with Astro and Sage. The problem is they have to deal with an attacking Killjoy lockdown. As you can see from the defending side, when they use it, it's quite effective, but it's just the same thing when you're attacking and lockdown the side. You can't go through.
High shot though with that Bucky out again. I'm very interested to see if that gets much time. Roxo already going to be picking up Arizona, and Ryan also dropped down by Triple A. But Happy Goldbar in the corner. We'll get one. Make that a second. Actually almost gets away. Just gets stuck in the corner as they were blind in that situation. Void's going to put them down.
You will not kill
And the
my
revive as
ally.
well into Yaoi means a 4v2.
Barrier created.
And with just the Bucky and the Spectre to try and get back in towards this one here. It's going to make it very difficult for Ryan and High Shot to get much done. Let's get a Spectre here, High Shot.
Bot coming back.
They're both stuck towards Heaven. They already know Ryan's up there as well. Now they're just waiting. They've got the flashes out. The Killjoy turret sitting there as Ryan. High Shot. I mean, this situation, not really much you can do. Possibly try and pick up a gun if you can find one. I don't really think there's any sitting around at the moment. Maybe look to see if you can get some exit, keep them on the site as long as possible as the bomb is ticking towards this collusion, and the 6-2 looking like it's going to become very, very likely here. Now, running off the side here, so this is going to be a fight here. The flash goes out from Darren. They're ready for it. That was a beautiful flash there. Yaoi goes down. Well, I should say Yaoi puts them down with a nice 2K to finish it off. And that is another solid round there from G5. An eviction notice. The eviction's up on the door, fellas, and it's going to start getting a lot bigger. A lot big, redder, bolder letters on that eviction notice if they don't get a few more rounds on the board here. 6-2. They're going to be into another gun round, and this is becoming very, very vital that they take this one out.
Yeah, like this is a little bit of a rough spot for eviction notice. The defense is starting to crumble a little bit. Now, obviously, they drop this one. The next one's going to be even worse. However, they are also having 2 players just 1 away from activating their ult. So all eyes upon them. If they can do, they get a Blaze-Storm, get the knives out, that could be something that they can work with. At the same time, they can still use that Astro ult to maintain a nice position and nice lead. As the second though, Happy Goldbar swings, takes the 1, instantly runs away. That is the knife condition. Now we have a Blaze-Storm on deck for the side of eviction notice if they wish to lock down this A, but I don't think they need to. At the same time, Bexray is going to pick up the spike and slowly rejoin the team, trying to take some form of control through this mid. Maybe they can re-rotate and sell it as a fake because they have plenty of time to go back into A. Otherwise, they'll hard push this mid and go to B.
Comes down to decisions now, but eviction notice. Up here is the melee one. Yaoi will take down Ryan, but takes a lot of damage for it, only on 10. And the swing out from Dorian is going to pick him up as well. Void does get the trade back, but still 3v3. They managed to even it back up as they start towards this B site, but there's still a lot of Killjoy stuff here. And a High Shot waiting in the corner. Happy Goldbar also all up towards Heaven, and now High Shot's saying what's going down as everything goes down. He gets a spam 1 through there. Also seems in the back. He gets a second. Oh, chance here for a third as well. As Void's left in the 1v3. The bomber's down. Can he expand there through the woods? So, you know, he's still in towards that area as Void throwing out the smokes and stuff there. Voids will pick High Shot up, and now 1v2 situation, but he's only got the 19 HP. Makes it so much more difficult here as Happy Goldbar also up close, and I think at this point he might just look to save if he can.
10 seconds
Happy Goldbar,
left.
does he jump over this wall and try and go for this? As Void's not entirely sure if he's, well, I'm assuming he's trying to save, but he's also just wandering out on the side. So you never know what could happen here. He decides to just hide behind the wall momentarily, and he will be able to save across that Vandal into the next round. But eviction notice, they knock one back here, 3-6, and a much needed gun round win.
Yeah, like that was a little bit better from the massive play coming from High Shot. That swing up at B, taking up that double, holding Void all the way back work wonders for them, you know, especially since that they were starting to struggle, lost that mid control, but just because of one player lining up those shots and getting the aim correctly with that element of surprise, Eviction Notice pull one back, which is really good. It's going to work for the credits as well. At the same time, G5 needs to go back and rethink about the current strategy, because the Eviction Notice, they're starting to gain a little bit of momentum and a little bit of favor.
Blocking sight. Blocking sight.
Rasna going to pick up Bex there. Another opening kill here for Eviction Notice, starting to feel things out here, especially towards this A side, holding this quite well. Happy Gold Bar thinking about that pushing towards there, but second guess, it's still holding that close angle, so if they're not ready for it, Arasna trying to hold it with him as well. There's actually 3 players there, but Darren goes absolutely huge with 2. Arasna gets at least 1. 3v3 situation, so numbers are even, and the bomb starts to rotate back through water here, and it's going to go back towards mid, and possibly on towards this B site. We already got Yowie sitting over there. There's the jump down there from high shots, so they know that there is at least that killjoy towards that area, but they've got complete mid control. They want to go up, and now we're just spamming through the box. All right, well, high shots just going, I love this game. I love how the boxes are made of literal plywood. And oh, Ryan or Rasna, they're guessing it might be towards an A, and you've guessed wrong there, unfortunately, fellas. 30 seconds and counting. The bomb will be sending itself left down on B. And well, now at this point, they probably look to just save, considering how far away they are from it, as they now realize their mistake. Rhino, though, is going to be picking up Happy Gold Bar, so they might want to actually try for this, unless they just want to save another gun across in this round. But they're rotating around like they want to try and go for this one here. The bomb's already ticking down, though, at least 10, 15 seconds, pretty much wiped off immediately. And they're so far away still before even trying to attempt this one.
Yeah, time is definitely against them. At this stage, he could just be blocking their exit and making sure that they are gonna die with their lives intact for this spike. But you know what? It's not a bad effort. They are gonna try to make a play. Oh my god! As we say that, 2 players goes down and the spike can't be defused now. There's a Lombard as well. Yeah, you can try, but it's not gonna happen. Goodbye to all the players. Minus is Irasna. And so that is going to be 7-3. G5 getting every round possible away from the eviction notice and denying their economy, denying what they can to potentially swing back in that defense and extending the lead back into 4 rounds. Looking to do it again, because right now it's going to be a break by all the way coming from eviction notice. So getting all of their stuff ready could just be I don't know. At this stage, it just could be very crucial, because if they connect a headshot in the beginning, they can go for a quick trade and get the rest up. But if you look at the armor, that's even looking worse for the side eviction notice.
I mean, high shot does have the judge, so that's already a win in my books. They've got this round on the wraps. As again, a lot of presence towards that mid side. The sage wall already been breaking down, as Happy Gold Bar has popped the ultimate knives there, so he's looking to see if he can get anything done. Out as well. He could be trying to attempt it here as Darren towards that area. I think he's going to be ready for the push through, and he's got blinded up, but Darren the spam down. He gets 2, even looking for a 3rd here as well. Resna will get AAA back. Darren, the flash again. He's sort of been pulled in though on the right. He gets a 3rd. He's looking for a 4th here if he can, but Ryan shuts him down. A nice shot with the Spectre as the push on the B side begins. Ryan very, very low. Those shots there from Baroxy close and hold. He's got the judge. Oh, it just jumps around at the wrong second there. And now 1v2 for Ryan. He's got the Sheriff in hand. It's going to be a very difficult retake. Could try and find a gun here out towards mid, and he will. So Phantom picked up. It's still an opportunity, but it's a hard one at that.
Yeah, it's extremely difficult right now because, man, Ryan by himself, 71 health, no more utilities, has the card engage, and boys takes him down from far, and this is just gonna be 8-3, 5 rounds apart, and this is gonna go to the last round. Now 8-4 is gonna be a lot better than 9-3, so there's a lot of pressure riding on this for eviction notice, especially when it comes to buying everything they can. You see Irasna only have a minor, and the Phantoms and Vandal all comes through for both sides, but all eyes going to AAA, because AAA is super deadly with that big operator play. We've seen AAA hold down the side by himself, becoming super angry, super MVP, super everything in the carry. It's just amazing, and this is a stack all the way into A. So right now they're looking to bait out as much utilities as possible from the Killjoy, from the Astra, and so they can just make this play here.
And high shot, the only one on towards this A side at the moment. The rotate's sort of starting to come in here from Derine. Whether or not he continues with it is the question to remain. He's going to peek in towards Heaven now, so sort of joined up towards there. But G5, they're not looking to go immediate onto this push towards A. In fact, the bomb's going back towards that mid side, so it could just be the distraction play over here at the moment. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, well, I mean, as Ed was saying before, 8-4 is better to 9-3 because in this game, the more rounds that you have, you do tend to win. So that is a big plus here. If you're a G5 fan, if you're a, well, fan of eviction notice, you're probably not feeling too great at the moment, but they've still got the opportunity. And then there's plenty of second half to go as well. But Ryan now going to run into a few players here. He's got 3 waiting for him as he sort of just side peeks here up and towards Heaven, but not really wanting to push in any yet, G5. Yeah, he's already up towards Heaven here at A. Looking around towards Ropes as well and Durant. He's not really going to hear that, and he's actually managed to get past, so
30 seconds
they've got
left.
complete mid control. Now it just comes down to what side they want to pick, and oh, Ryan goes peeking on out, and this time Triple A is holding that angle, and now this push onto the B side begins. There's still 2 players of eviction notice waiting here as they burst out now. The ult's coming out everywhere at the moment as they try to hold this one down. Darren picking up Arizno, and Triple A gets another one. This one with a happy gold bear.
10 seconds
and 5v2, just like that this round.
planted.
And this half is coming to a close. Swing out there from Duran will pick up that one, but a Triple A with a third. That operator, man, especially on the attacking side, he's looking absolutely beautiful with that as well. Now high shot, the top kill leader here for eviction notice at the moment, but they're going to have to go absolutely huge if they want to get this one down. 4 kills in very, very little time as he's making his way through now. The wall is broken, but he's even going to be through the gap. I don't think he will, but Roxay will put him down. And G5, what a half on the attack here on split. 9-3. They are looking very, very, very solid as they move on to the defensive side. And eviction notice, they're going to have to put it into high gear if they want to bring this one back.
This is really rough for eviction notice, but we are gonna claim it that it's just the beginning jitters. The strategy was not as sound as they would have liked, but you know what? Right now they can go for a massive play. They have lots of utilities. They can muck around, with Astra Sky and of course a Sage on the same team. It means that you go for the whole female celebrity team, right? This right now can just be the one to carry all the way because you get so much control once you get the one side, and of course you can always plant Astra's the abilities also just one side into the mid and decide that. So this is going to be very important for them to get the opening round at the least.
Again, a lot of aggression towards this mid side here now for eviction notice on the attacking side as they look to try and get this opening round. They really need to take this pistol. If they find themselves 3-10, then only 3 rounds needed there from G5. You'd imagine they'd probably pick the other one up after that as well. So 3-11 definitely on the cards if they can pick up this early pistol round. Baroxe, the only one up towards here. Happy gold bar though, picks up Darren. They're trying to get aggressive, and he picks up 2 as well. So that's exactly what they need. So they get a bit too aggressive there, G5, and now all of a sudden the B side is pretty much wide open. Baroxe holding the angle up top. Having some shots, but they have to sort of just give it up, and the bomb will go down. 5v3, and a very good opportunity to get this pistol round under wraps here.
Yeah, great shots coming in, great kills. 2 is actually huge coming in, and Bo3 is gonna grab that one, drops it, and followed by Yao with Diri here. They have to work the spike. They still have a little bit more time to play it, but at the same time, this is the retake high shot coming in, sneaking in from behind. Oh my goodness, that is rough. That is rough.
Oh, crisp.
High shot. This man is just insane. Every time he gets the angle, he will just keep on taking those doubles and triples. Nice discipline as well.
Well, he's the top scorer here for eviction notice at the moment. Yeah, he's sitting on 16 as well. The 2 Killjoys doing a lot of work for both teams. Meanwhile, Triple A is sitting on 15, Darren on 11. Happy Goldbear and Arizna 10 apiece. Ryan 7 kills, Ryan with 6. Meanwhile, Void's 8 and Baroxe sitting on the 5 at the moment. They can't really complain considering the team's up 4-9, and I mean, sometimes when you're the Sage, it's not about kills, it's about supporting your team. And that's what you got to do as a support player. It's looking like the pistol push here up towards A. This, if they want to go through this smoke, this could be very deadly. It's got, well, the 2 here, it's high shot and also Ryan sitting around the corner. And if they push into this could be very interesting. The alarm bot will mean that they are going to be holding off for at least a second. Yowie holding close there. As meanwhile, up towards mid, it's going to be Derine and also Darren with a bit of a standoff here. They haven't quite spotted each other yet. Durrani wants to peek into this. He's looking. His eyes are trained. He knows that there may be an enemy towards that direction. As that smoke goes up there, makes his way up and towards heaven. Will get spotted out there as Baroque also making their way across to the left. Holding close with the classic. And now Darren, he's going to be in a bit of trouble. The flash, he manages to dodge it a bit, but Duran will put him down. And now Baroque is like, oh, hang on. I think I found where a few of them are. And they completely flash beautifully there from Duran. Absolutely nothing seen as AAA. Trying to get through up to and towards heaven, but the wall goes up before he can get there. Bomb goes down, 5v3. And this should be around number 5 in the books here, you'd imagine, for the fellas over on eviction notice.
Yeah, eviction notice. Nice round to be locking down. Despite they were working on a deficit, they actually played that middle really smartly. I'm very impressed with how they executed. Happy Go, but does pick up Yowie as well. So this is starting to look like a massive round for them. D-Ring here is just waiting to take another round from G5. Take me, AAA here. Can't really go through with a shorty at this stage, but the rest is going to prepare an exit all the way outside of B. D-Ring slowly waiting. Oh!
Enemy
AAA, you beast!
Ah, the shorty, it goes wild there. AAA picking up a kill where they probably shouldn't have had one, but hey, sometimes you'll take them. But it will be eviction notice picking up the round 5-9. So they get that pistol that they needed. They get the second one to finish it up there. They've given themselves a bit of advantage, and now they've got this bonus round here. If they can pick this up as well with the Spectres and also just the one Phantom on Duran, they'd be very, very happy with that one. Meanwhile, it's going to be G5 putting into a full buy here. Yaoi's going to be short on the armor, just the 25 there, and a fair bit of utility on them so they could afford most of that other stuff. As the round beginning underway, and pretty spread out here, eviction notice. Not looking at any particular point at the moment. Got one sitting towards A, 2, make that 3 towards mid now. And the bomb towards back B, and Darren just wandering right through the smoke there. He picks up one, the flash going off, trying to stop Ryan from taking him down, but it's going to be the trade-off there, 4v4. Roxy sitting in towards the smoke here, and he's hearing all of this, and he's going to pick Ryan up. No! Ryan actually turns him around and puts him in the ground. 4v3, mid control pretty much gained here for eviction notice, and now they can pick where they sort of want to go. They're thinking towards that B site. They can continue this. They might be looking very nice to pick up round number 6 here. AAA holding in towards that angle. Looking to see if they might push in towards their Ryan, though. Looking there towards the bottom of the top of mid, and Voids. Now he becomes a very big player here for G5 at the back. He gets just one, but Arisna there for the trade. And now they burst out of heaven, and they should have this bomb being put down. Yowi's going to come in, but a bit too late to stop it, and now the retake begins.
That was really smart coming in from eviction notice, and now G5 struggling to get their foot into the door. Yahweh knows he has to deal with a lot of action here at the same time. Triple A! Oh, what an angle! Triple picks that one up. That's a lot of distraction given away. Yahweh also get to do this at the same time. They are going to whopping high shot, and there is just going to be Rasta holding down this side. Yahweh goes down. Oh my God! Rasta! What an aim!
Come on now.
That is what you call bullet transfer, baby. It is 6-9.
Get this man a contract. He's doing it all there. I mean, a really good retake attempt there from the fellas on G5. I thought they had it for a second, but Erasna holding that angle out the back, and sometimes when they line up, and you got to hit those shots. He does it beautifully to get the round, and yeah, 6-9, Em. It's a little funny number, you know, just the two of you combine them together, you know, it's a bit of a funny one, just as you do, but 3 rounds in a row to start this attacking side here, and they are looking very, very nice indeed, and it's looking like they have the opportunity to try and get themselves really, really close here with, again, another basically full gun round here. Now they've got all the Phantoms out, and with just the pistols and a bit of body armor on the side of G5, this is going to be very, very hard to defend. Not even a wall towards mid at the moment. Baroque sitting there with the Sheriff, and they're trying to get a bit aggressive here as well. So they're pushing up, and then, well, I wouldn't recommend swinging in blind. You can if you want. Definitely something you can do. I just wouldn't recommend doing it.
Yeah, it's definitely something that you don't want to mess with, and it's been spotted. So right now they do know what they need to do for this mid. They are going to advance a little bit. Yeah, break that wall. They can already see what the weapon was as well. There's going to be a cover line just in case that there's going to be any form of mishaps coming from G5. They said, you know what, it's fine. We'll take this mid control. We'll take it nice and slowly. We know exactly what's going on. You see the signal coming from Bo3. It says, all right, we're going to need some backup. Guys, we need a little bit of rotation coming in just in case. And you can see Darren already waiting with a Hulk line. That's good. That's good preparation. So it just depends on how Eviction Notice is going to dissect the problem in front of them.
Looking to try and get through towards this heaven here. Baroque finally getting back towards it. Going to be flashed off the angle there, but still an opportunity to get something done. But he decides against pushing it, just fall back, and the wall's going to mean he doesn't get an opportunity there. Duran takes down Voids as well, and now the B side pretty much open for business. Darren up close there. The ghost, but whether or not he goes through is the question. They've got so many angles holding there. You can just swing it there from Duran. Baroque just put him in the dirt though, and AAA. The knife hold swimming coming out as well, so still an opportunity. Darren gets a second one, and all of a sudden, hello, they've got an opportunity here. G5 to break in towards this side. AAA coming up towards here with the knife, picks up the Phantom as well. Chucks it over towards his teammates. The bomb still hasn't been got on the defuse here, but if they get another one here, shooting up close here, Happy Gold Bar needs to try and get some kills. He can't. Darren puts him down. Another one for Darren with the ghost. Yeah, he goes. Another one with the ult, with the bot as well, and all of a sudden, it's just high shot, and what can they realistically do? They swing out, and they get taken down by AAA, and the defuse coming in, and what a retake there from G5 with just the pistols on hand. They get it done beautifully. I mean, whew, Darren, the ghost bully, just putting everyone in the dirt, and sometimes when you hit them in the head, they usually do hit the floor. And just like that, some ascendancy is restored. They've got that 10th round, 10-6, and they keep a 4-round buffer as we get into what should be the real first gun round between both teams here.
Yeah, wow, what a round. Like, that was absolute murder. G5 coming out with a round of just... I don't know, like, I feel like for both sides, if you don't buy, you know, the biggest guns, it's not a disadvantage for you because you're just so skilled. And when you come into just real aim and strategy, that is always going to outweigh the value of your gun. And for some reason, it keeps on working for the G5. And Eviction Notice right now, probably feeling a little bit sore after that last round, thinking that was ours completely. You know, we took the spike easily, but then we got retaken. So the strategy was terrible, and AAA spots out High Shot. And High Shot just slowly, calmly, you know, moonwalks back and says, you know what, no problem, I'll just wait here. And yeah, eventually, you're going to have to push me.
Placing swarm grenade.
So far, no gunfights at the moment. We've gone pretty much the 30-40 seconds into the round. 55 left on the board here. So we've just got everyone spread out. The bomb was sitting towards B, but now the group are making their way to their next location, wherever that might be, as Durant pushed up pretty close here towards the top mid. Darren holding onto those ropes there as the peak if they want to start pushing towards that A. And I reckon they actually might do it, and now the angle will be holding that there. Gets one, he will be traded out by Durant. Darren gets the 4v4, and now they're trying to burst on towards this A side where two of the G5 players sit. It's AAA down towards the back right of that A side. Meanwhile, on the side, it's going to be that ult there, possibly here from Yao. He gets one there with the Phantom. He can even pop the Killjoy ult as well. So now 14 seconds. They have to push on here. There's no time. They have to just try and get these kills and get on. They can't. It goes down. AAA holding the spray, but High Shot actually manages to get that one done. 4 seconds. They need to get the bomb down in time. They won't. Baroque hitting them through the wall. And unfortunately, just, yeah, Eviction Notice just left themselves with too little time there. And unfortunately, now all that hard work they've done to start off, it's 6-11. They're still 5 rounds down, and G5 just 2 rounds away from closing this first map out, Emp.
Yeah, like, gotta feel for it. Eviction Notice had the perfect start, and when you had the side switch, they pulled everything out of the books, and they said, all right, we're gonna get this, we're gonna keep swinging. But then it feels like G5 has adjusted to the strategy. So this is gonna be a massive ultimate round from the Eviction Notice. They're slowly just waiting to pick up the kill. Happy Goba activating the knives, ready for that Blowstone reset. Meanwhile, Voice is just waiting. There's gonna be an attacking lockdown here. Look at the map. That is a massive lockdown bait. Already baiting out all the utilities. Happy Goba. Yeah, instant reset, and they are gonna quickly get in here. There's no resurrection as well, so that is a bit unfortunate. But you know what? They will take this rotation where they forced it, and the rest of G5 has to go for a take into it with this current strategy.
Well, they're going as fast as possible at the moment because they know there's not enough players on towards the side. The rest of them towards there, and Happy Goldbar goes down. Triple A picks up high shot as well. And now the rest of the players are sort of stuck out towards the side. That wall goes up as well there. Arizna go down. Triple A picks up Darine. Darren puts down Arizna. And G5 pick up round number 12 here. And just one away from closing this map out. And they were challenged at the start of this defensive half. They dropped the first 3, but they've responded in turn with 3 of their own. And now, well, eviction notice. No mistakes can be made for the rest of their time on this map. They've got to get 6 in a row to force us towards an overtime. And with what they've got at the moment, they're still going to be able to mostly full buy with some sacrifices here and there. So, well, no more mistakes, Imp. You've just got to go to your game plan and just be like, well, if it doesn't work, at least we tried.
Yeah, there is still map 2, do not worry, but right now this is going to be absolutely amazing. Stellar performances coming through, and you gotta love it. Triple A on that operator is just so deadly to hang it. At the same time, Durian is slowly making this play, and Triple A sees this. Triple A, what a boss, just jumps up to Sage and says, well, okay, well, I see enough players here. We don't want to do too much Vex array. Sort of just pumping up here, reposition, says, okay, well, I'll hang out the railings just maybe, just in case they are going to drop the spike onto the A side. And at the same time, they've already made enough presence into that mid to hold Triple A back. Now they know where the operator is sitting. This could just be the plague to the side. I thought they were going to rotate into the A because, you know, when you see that operator playing on that one side, you locate it and you don't really want to deal with it. But it feels like right now they are going to push the B side strategy and locate where everything else is going to be. So they will be fighting this heaven position into operator or even a back position. It is deadly.
That smoke from Voids as well means it's going to delay this push, which is going to be attempted coming through. If he starts spamming now, they could have picked up a couple of nice headshots. Holds off for the second. Now the blind. This could be very big if they start jumping on here. High shots sitting in towards the smoke. 27 seconds. This could be our final round of this first map. The blind comes out. Why? Can't pick up anything though, Voids. Unfortunately, gun just came out a bit too late for him. High shot puts him down, and the bomb itself hits the floor as well. We're going to be going into a 4v4. Vexray just pick up Ryan, so they've still got an opportunity here, G5, to close this one out. If they can get these players down on towards the side. Darren's going to be first one in, looking and trying clearing out the corners as much as possible. Most sitting back towards A main, or B main at the moment. And Ryan gets Ryan back up as well. So now 5v4 situation. Darren High shot getting the trades back, and High shot would fall! Oh my god, he's spraying them down left, right, and center, holding that angle. Happy Gold Bar finishes it, and we go on here on split. Eviction notice will not go quietly into the night. They keep us alive. 7-12 after 19. Whew. I mean, when you got that angle, you just hold the mouse button. The spray control, absolutely fantastic there from High Shot. They're leading their team, trying to keep them in this one. 19-15. They lead all comers over on eviction notice. Meanwhile, Triple A sitting at a very nice 23-16. They lead all comers on both teams.
Yeah, like, you gotta give massive credit to High Shot for setting it up and delaying everything. All the big plans from G5 was just thwarted in one go. We see so many things going down in one here. You're just going, oh, well, okay, so I guess we're just gonna have to try it again. So a little bit of an opportunity has opened up for eviction notice to potentially go into a push into 8-12. And well, if they reduce this round into nothing, G5 gonna have to go back into the drawing board and just eat the next one because their credit is gonna be broken. So they might go for a broken buy or for a full save. It opens up an opportunity for them to fully invest into a buy into the future. So potentially, if that all goes according to plan, we still got more rounds to play, and Darren gets blooded and instantly chased. Oh my goodness. Okay, never mind. They're not gonna bother full committing.
He's stuck down the bottom here, and now the push up towards ramp, and now Vexray in a whole lot of trouble. Arizna's going to put them down. All of a sudden, this A side is open. Ryan puts down Darren as well. Voids with the teleport across, so still there's two sitting on towards this A, but now they actually might just look to rotate back towards mid, and that is exactly what they're doing. I think, yeah, Yowi's picked up what might be going on here. He's going to be hearing all of this and relaying it to the rest of his team, but realistically, he can't really do anything here. Puts down one of the grenades, but the bomb will go down here with about 20-odd seconds left on the clock, and Yowi peeking on out. High Shot puts him down. That's a killjoy diff in that round, and unfortunately, AAA and Void's not a whole lot they can do. And I mean, yeah, if they want to be careful here, I mean, Yowi's got a bit of cash, but they don't exactly have a whole lot of money. We'll get to Ryan, who's gone looking for a kill there. Unfortunately, he's not going to be finding much, just meeting a whole lot of bullets towards him. And now 4v2 situation. Do they want to actually try and attempt this? I mean, Triple A have been having a very nice map here so far, so I wouldn't blame them if they wanted to, but I think at this point it's just looking for exits, if anything, and as the players continue to make their way out here, Voids and Triple A can just sort of stand back and they can't really do much about it. 8 rounds are going to be up on the board here for eviction notice. They keep us going and they need 4 more to take us to overtime. And it's possible. I'm starting to believe in it. I'm starting to believe.
And this is the prophecy. Can they fulfill it? That is the problem. If they can, and they deny this round coming from G5, like looking at the buy right now, you can see it. Right, Darren is not able to afford a Vandal or a Phantom at this stage. 250 credits left. If they do get broken into this one with pretty much like a flawless, we're potentially looking into a 10 to 12 play, and even better, it means momentum is gained. They do have a lot more to work with right now. The one biggest problem here, is Triple A. Right, because this player is just so good at holding, and Knives instantly gets pulled out as a threat in order to hold this straight up. So eviction notice need to clear this one up. Triple A is here. Also got Bexar as a backup in case gets taken out early. There's a resurrection waiting for him as well. So G5 has that play, and Bexar right though. I'm not liking this. I see the jiggle. Oh, that is just such a big gamble that I shouldn't have taken.
I mean, possibly looking to get that wall up to stop them, but it's just such a big risk, and the A site's now just completely open, and eviction. Yeah, the bomb goes down. They should have this one covered, you'd imagine. There will be an attempt at a retake, you'd imagine, here from G5 at Triple A. Fortune's is going to be hit with that ult as well, so once again, just wait a few more seconds as they try and start the push in, but they've got so many angles to worry about because all 5 players here from Eviction are still alive here for G5, so the flash, if that comes through in the smoke as well here from Durine, this could be absolutely huge towards Heaven. He gets one, he's got the second to deal with, he gets that as well. Darren will put down Happy Gold Bar, but Durine has made this one looking very nice here. Triple A trying to push on with that shorty towards close. Darren picks up one there onto Durine. They're still trying to push this one in. The bomb trying to be defused with a Killjoy grenade. Should be able to keep them off, and Arizna picks up that one as well. 3 in the round, 9 on the board for eviction notice. Slowly but surely in G5, they've still got enough to invest mostly into this round. Bex is going to be pretty short, but Triple A with just the shorty by last round will be able to get a Phantom across, and actually might drop it to Bex just so they can pick up maybe a pistol if possible, because they've got that ultimate to use with the knives. And yeah, so they're going to be using the Judge possibly. I saw the Judge for a second. I saw it. No, it's just a Phantom. I'm disappointed now. But this is becoming a real opportunity for eviction notice. They are looking very clean on their attacking side right now. With the confidence they're feeling, they're just managing to get in these sites really well. They're getting those opening picks. They're feeling it, Imp. I'm feeling it. It's happening. I reckon it's happening.
Yeah, I mean, this is it. They get this round, we're starting to feel it really well. G5 probably feeling the pressure a little bit extra in this stage. Triple A didn't really get too much down on the knives. Blessum just pretty much went to the beam, same as Resurrection. Now, obviously, if we had that revive up, that could have been huge. Unfortunately, there was not enough information, I correct myself, that they were not able to swing through for the rest of G5 boys. And yeah, Happy Gold Bar is here. Meanwhile, in the front, might just spot out Bexray. And if Bexray goes down first, that's just going to be the most roughest position.
Slow Orb does go out. Doesn't really quite hit Ryan there, but now they're pushing towards A. Might be coming through. Arizna's already up pretty close into Ryan. Throwing up that flash as well. Triple A will miss most of it. Arizna looking the other way. Spike goes down. The kill is there. That's the one they needed early. 33 seconds. And they have to push in towards A here. They don't really have the time to think about going towards the B side. And this is where it might end. They've got so many players waiting here for this push. 25 seconds and counting. High shot does have trying to get the ult out, but Darren 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Darren has completely ended it here. Happy Gold Bar on a 1v4. 15 seconds left. Needs to go enormous. Needs to find absolutely everyone. But you're running out of time, big man. And Triple A finishes it off. G5 pick up our first map on split. 13-9. They were forced to work for it in the end, but they get it done. And Triple A looking very, very nice there. Getting a very large amount of kills. 26 in the end. High shot with 20 of their own. Darren with 22. Happy Gold Bar with 16. Yowie with 18. Risner got 17 on the board, Ryan 14. Ryan and Bex, the 2 Sages, 9 apiece respectively. and Voids with 10. But yeah, G5 in the end, that advantage they got from that first half input was enough to keep them rolling, even when they were challenged on that defensive side. And they take split 13-9.
Yeah, look, it was such a rough turnaround for eviction notice. Although they did very well, they picked round after round, but then they had to miss a few rounds because they were on a deficit. They lost rounds where they shouldn't have, and of course, economy wasn't good, so that was expected. But as soon as we did go for the side switch, you saw the rest of eviction notice really trying to utilize those big goals in a nice way. You see Triple A, being shut down, high shot coming out with happy goal bar, just spraying and getting the nice transfer and the controls. The bullets was flying to the right directions. However, when we're at the 8-12, 8-11 stage where you have your ults and you weren't able to utilize them correctly because you didn't get your targets and there was not enough info as a defender for you to flex it. It was just unfortunate that it happened like that. And of course, when your Sage doesn't get the chance to pop off the ult, especially when you have carries right next to you, it's always bad. And that is always a gamble they're going to have to take as a defending Sage. But you know what? I think this is also really good, right? Because despite both teams playing really to their strength and weaknesses, this is only the first map. So guys, if you did like this, make sure to not go anywhere because we are going to have a second map. And the second map is going to be Haven, where eviction notice is going to be on the defense and G5 is going to be on the attack. So this is definitely going to be really fun. Really, really fun.
I'm looking forward to it, Amp. We are going to be back with that one. We're going to go to a quick break, guys. But when we return, it's Haven, Map 2, a chance for G5 to take the series and become the champions of VIC. Or will be eviction notice bringing one back and taking us to a third and deciding map? We will find out after this break.